Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a young student named Alex. Alex was a hard-working and dedicated student, always striving to achieve the best results in his academics. However, despite his efforts, he found himself struggling with disappointment and depression over his recent exam results. One gloomy afternoon, Alex sat alone in his room, surrounded by books and papers, feeling completely defeated. He couldn't understand why he had put in so much effort and still couldn't achieve the grades he desired. Doubt began to fill his mind, and he started questioning his abilities and self-worth. Just as Alex was about to give up, there was a knock on his door. It was his teacher, Mr. Anderson, a wise and caring mentor who had always believed in Alex's potential. Concerned about his students' well-being, Mr. Anderson had noticed the change in Alex's attitude and decided to pay him a visit. As Mr. Anderson entered the room, he saw the despair on Alex's face. He sat down beside him and asked, "Alex, what's troubling you? You've always been such a determined student. Is there something I can do to help?" With tears welling up in his eyes, Alex poured out his frustrations. He explained how he had worked tirelessly, yet his efforts seemed fruitless in the face of disappointing results. He expressed his fears of never being able to achieve his dreams and goals. Mr. Anderson listened attentively, understanding the depth of Alex's emotions. He then took a deep breath and said, "Alex, I understand that you're feeling down right now. But let me share a few words of wisdom with you. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, successes and failures. It's during the challenging times that we learn the most about ourselves and our abilities." He continued, "Your exam results do not define your worth or potential. They are merely a snapshot of your performance on a particular day. Remember, true success is not always measured by grades or marks. It's about the effort you put in, the lessons you learn, and the resilience you show in the face of adversity." Mr. Anderson then shared a personal story from his own youth. He talked about a time when he had failed miserably in a crucial exam but chose not to let that define him. Instead, he used it as motivation to work harder, learn from his mistakes, and ultimately achieve his goals. He emphasized that setbacks are temporary and can be stepping stones to greater achievements if approached with the right mindset. "You have the power to turn this disappointment into a turning point," Mr. Anderson said. "Believe in yourself and your abilities. Don't let a setback overshadow the progress you've made so far. Use this experience as fuel to ignite a fire within you. Learn from your mistakes, seek help when needed, and keep pushing forward. You are capable of greatness, and I believe in you." Alex looked up at his teacher, a glimmer of hope shining in his eyes. He realized that his exam results were not the end of his journey but rather a part of it. He understood that success was not about a single test, but about resilience, determination, and the continuous pursuit of knowledge. From that day forward, Alex embraced Mr. Anderson's advice. He stopped dwelling on his past failures and focused on the steps he needed to take to improve. He sought guidance when needed, worked harder than ever before, and embraced the challenges that came his way. In time, Alex's efforts began to bear fruit. He saw his grades improve, but more importantly, he developed a newfound sense of self-belief and confidence. He realized that success wasn't just about numbers on a report card, but about personal growth, perseverance, and a brighter future ahead.